boring and unnecessary. From acclaimed director Werner Herzog, this West German vampire horror film saw limited release in France in 1979, before expanding internationally later that year. A stylistic remake of the silent film from 1922, this PG-rated feature closely follows the same story. After imprisoning a real estate clerk in his Transylvania castle, a vampire embarks towards Germany to feast on his next victim. After opening with a decidedly creepy credits montage of real-life mummies and skeletons, the 107-minute film settles in and practically falls asleep. I know I almost did. Unlike every other adaptation, which introduces Dracula within the first few scenes, this movie starts off extremely slow, with nearly 30 minutes passing before we see the pale-skinned vampire. This opening act may help draw in the viewer and set the mood, but at a certain point it's like, just get on with it already. This time around, the Count is portrayed by Klaus Kinski in a lonely and somewhat sympathetic turn, as he laments, "Not being able to grow old is a terrible thing." This is a more timid and soft-spoken vampire than we've seen before. Wearing his best Willy Wonka cosplay, Bruno Ganz stars opposite as the familiar estate agent, who just isn't given much to do besides reacting to his increasingly bizarre surroundings. Speaking of the environments though, they're actually quite beautiful and haunting. The picturesque European countryside is on full display in the steady 16:9 frame, while dark shadows hang throughout the gothic interiors. Normally you'd think adding sound, more locations, color, and additional backstory would make any remake quantifiably better, but you'd be wrong. Compared to the inventive original, this is a drawn-out, self-indulgent imitation, and you can tell the film is poorly paced as this exact same plot worked perfectly fine with a narrative half as long.
The knife is old and could be dirty. It could give you blood poisoning. Please, let me do it. It's the oldest remedy in the world.
Oh, forget it. It's hardly worth mentioning. Just a little cut.
It's clear Herzog has reverence for the material. He even claimed in a radio interview that Nosferatu is the greatest German film of all time, but this adaptation unfortunately offers nothing new. Indeed, the film's most effective moments come when it's directly recreating scenes from the 1922 version. Seriously, that scene of Dracula creeping up on Gans's bed is the stuff of nightmare fuel. But cutaway shots of slow-motion bats with the moody sounds of a church hymnal playing in the background, it's too avant-garde for me. This poorly conceived, overly indulgent, largely unnecessary remake just isn't something I enjoyed watching. But that's just my opinion. If you think there's something about this you can appreciate, then by all means check it out, especially if you can tolerate its glacial pace. Many of the allowances and slack I gave the original sadly don't apply here, so I have to score Nosferatu the Vampyre a 3 out of 10. That does it for this review, but if you'd like to watch full episodes of Movie Night, please visit the Jogwheel YouTube channel. My name is Jonathan Paula, thanks for watching, and have a good movie night.